right, we're back here with Patrick Brower, Enterprise Facilitator or Business Coach with the Grand Enterprise Initiative. And we're talking about economic growth here in Grand County. We're finally starting to see it again. It's coming back. Things have been going better and better the last few years. We see it prevalently on this end of the town. We have the ski resort going. We've got restaurants going up. The building in this end of the town is phenomenal right now, how much is getting developed. We have a huge county with a whole different culture in the other towns. They're more traditional kind of Midwest towns or mountain towns.
Sure.
So what are some of the projects, or what do you see in development there? Because it's not all tourism industry based.
Well, the classification for Grand County is that it's a resort rural county. And certainly in Winter Park and Grand Lake, the resort is very prevalent. 100% almost dependent upon tourism dollars coming in the door. When you get to towns like Granby, it's definitely more service oriented, and they're servicing a lot of the businesses that are taking care of the tourists. And then when you get to communities like Parshall and Kremling, there is still a what I would call a rural ranching agricultural base over there that provides jobs, and which also kind of promotes a sort of tourism that we're seeing increasingly of people wanting to get involved in guest ranching, dude ranches, participating in the ranching process. So yes, it's sort of a stereotype to say, Kremling more the cowboy rural area, and it really is, but that too is becoming more what I would call resort and tourism oriented.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you can even see pictures hanging all over, but the ranching community and the ranches, they're just beautiful. It's picturesque out there.
And the importance of the tourism economy is increasing, partly because we're seeing a major mine and employer in the county is going to be laying off a lot of people in the next few years.
Significantly, yeah.
And those are full-time, well-paying jobs. And the way I see it is we'll be replacing some of those in what I call the tourism or resort sector, where.
So are these businesses? Are they profit sharing with you, or what's paying for this help?
Good question. Well, first of all, what I do, I provide free and confidential business coaching. So it's free. I don't charge my clients a penny.
So it's not $50 upfront fee that you'll credit back down. It's nothing like that.
No, I don't charge them a penny, and it's confidential. I don't share what they're telling me unless they give me permission to tell the world. And how is it free? I work for a nonprofit called the Grand Enterprise Initiative, and we are funded by a variety of entities in the county. Grand County helps fund us. All the municipalities but one in the county helps fund our effort. We also get funding from Freeport-McMoran, and our startup funding.
Freeport is the owner of the mine.
Of the mine and mill, yes. And we were started up with generous funding through Marisi Cipriani at Granby Ranch. She paid for the first year because she believes strongly in having a healthy, vibrant, diverse community where her resort is in operation.
And Granby Ranch is the second. There's two ski resorts for downhill skiing,
right.
And they're in the Granby area there,
right
obviously,
there.
Granby Ranch.
Yes.
And golf course, ski resort. It's kind of a neat little pocket tucked in Granby.
It's interesting. It's a diverse economy. It really is.
So how many clients in 2016 are you projecting? Do you have projections on how many people are going to walk through the door that you'll be starting to help?
If I have 215 clients in 4 years, at least 50 a year.
215 clients.
Right.
And is that what we were talking about? 40% of them were existing?
Yes.
And then, okay, wow.
And we don't advertise what we do. I don't go and knock on doors and tell people that they need my help. I'm not going to be paternalistic and interfere in any way. I only work with people if they call me up, and I only work with them as long as they want to work with me. It's a difficult part of my job, but our methodology is that if the people don't call you back, let them be.
Right.
That means maybe they've decided not to pursue their
they've got to show
idea.
initiative too if they want this business to work.
Exactly. You can only help people who want to be helped. And I don't have money to give people.
So one way is word of mouth. I have a friend that's used your services, and what a phenomenal, I didn't even know it existed until she brought this up and told us. How else are people finding out about you? Is it just word of mouth? Is there a website that they might be able to search and say assistance?
Well, we do have a website. It's GEI, Grand Enterprise Initiative, GEI.org.
Okay.
They can go to that, grandei.org. Or if you just Googled that, it would come up. but I have an email address, I have a phone number, people can call me up. But the best way is, there's many people in the county I've worked with, and they'll give you my card. My best referral source, I'm happy to say, are my clients. Yes.
That word of mouth is fantastic. That's great to hear, because I'm sure, especially with the case I know, I mean, she had such a great experience that she is telling everyone.
Yes.
That she knows that, why would you ever go in this alone? Go in with some help.
And I see that more and more, that our methodology is really simple. I get to people, try to find out what their dream is, and then I instruct them about what we call the Trinity of Management. And basically, you need to have a good product or service, you need to have good sales and marketing, you need to have good financial management. And then I try to figure out where the client is strong or weak, and then I help them build a team of people around them so that they're not trying to do their business or help their business all alone, so that they have people who are better at, say, at marketing than some people who's good at financial management. We very rarely found anybody who's a good accountant who's also really great at marketing, and vice versa.
Exactly. You got to compliment each other. Well, Patrick, I think we're about out of time. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Hey, it's a great pleasure, and thanks for having me. And,
awesome information. I hope locals are watching this. I mean, what a great opportunity there. So stick around. Coming up, we're going to have a visit with Colorado Adventure Park, but I think first they're going to make me throw a coat on and get outside and chat with Steph Carey again. So,
all right.
Patrick, thanks for coming by, and we'll be back shortly.
Thank you.